This is Jim Wyatt from the Tennessean. I'm on the field in Denver, Colorado after the Titans' 51-28 loss to the Broncos. You have to excuse the hood. It's about 12, 13 degrees out here, and the Titans are on their way back to Nashville after another disappointing loss, and really a loss where they just didn't measure up to one of the best teams in the AFC. No surprise that the Titans lost this game. You know, they were underdog by 12.5, 13 points. I will say I was a little surprised that they were able to do some things early to get a lead and to get a little bit of momentum. It was 21-10 Titans early. It was a 34-28 game in the third quarter, and the Titans were just kind of hanging around, but you didn't ever get the sense that they were going to be able to keep the momentum or they were going to be able to stay in this game because they couldn't stop the Broncos. I mean, Peyton Manning was pretty much flawless in the second half, pretty much flawless throughout. All this talk about him not being able to play in the cold, I can only imagine what would have been if it was a warm and sunny day here in Denver. You know, the game was in the teens throughout, but Peyton Manning got hot early. He stayed hot. He set a Broncos record for completions in the game. And the Broncos just got hot on offense, and the Titans just couldn't slow them down. I'm going to look at some of these offensive stats. Broncos had 39 first downs compared to 15 for the Titans. They had 551 yards compared to 254 for the Titans. They had 39-20 in time of possession. And the Titans were upset at some calls that kept some of Denver's drives alive, whether it's passing interference calls, holding calls, and certainly some of them were questionable. But, you know, Titans needed to play a perfect game on offense. They didn't play a perfect game on offense, just like they haven't played too many perfect games, you know, this season across the board. And as a result, the Titans get 5-8, 3 games left to play. They've been eliminated from the AFC South, now kind of playing out the string here in another disappointing season. Certainly didn't have the same feel that a 55-7 loss to Green Bay had last year, or a 59-0 loss to the Patriots a couple of years back, but they gave up 51 points. They lost an ugly score, 51-28 again. And, just another game that the Titans fans and I guess players will shake their heads about. This team's just not measuring up against the AFC's best, and they're not measuring up against the AFC South either.